Welcome back, beer tubers. First review after my post-vacation. Today we're going to dig one out of the cellar and look at Fuller's 2009 Vintage Ale. This is a beer I found on the shelf a few years back and then threw it in the cellar just to see how it aged. I figure now about 5 years on it, it's probably ready to drink. So I was kind of reading through, it comes in a box and they give you a little card and they talk about how this has been going on since 1997. And you know, they do change up this beer every year. They use different malts and different hops. So this year it is Goldings, and they just say triple malted barley with their house yeast. And in the past they've used Opic malt, Maris Otter, Golden Promise. So I'm not sure what kind of malt they're using in this one, but just a really kind of throwback to a traditional English barley wine or English strong ale. It pours out dark amber, some ruby red, some orange notes to it. The head on there is just a little slightly yellow tinged off-white color. Bottle conditioned beer, pretty good carbonation for a British beer. So let's give it a smell here. Oh yeah, it smells great. Just a big cherry, plum, fig notes, big time. The dark fruits are just huge. Some caramel notes in there, raisin. Yeah, like caramel soaked raisin, figs, just all the dark fruits with some cherry, some sweet breadiness. Almost like an orangey, marmalade-y kind of fruit character in there as well, like almost like an orange preservative, if you will. That's maybe a combination of the yeast and maybe a little bit of the hop character still left in the beer. It smells very, very malty though. It smells fantastic. Let's dig in. Cheers. Yeah, that's fantastic. It's malt forward. A little bit of hop character still left in the beer after 5 years. It doesn't finish overly sweet. 8.5%. Alcohol is very well hidden. Can't taste it at all. Yeah, I love these type of beers. I'm not a huge fan of American barley wine these days, and this is kind of a reminder of how that more traditional style should taste, and it tastes awesome. The beer follows the aroma very well. Getting that caramel sweetness. Doesn't quite go toffee, that more like burnt caramel type of note. It kind of verges in there, but it's more just straight caramel. Dark fruits, as I mentioned, the plum, the fig, the raisins, all there. Maybe a little bit more raisin on the taste. Getting some of that cherry note in there. That's probably a positive oxidation note, but it could be coming from the malt as well. Finishes on the drier side. Get a little bit of that earthiness from the Goldings coming through. A little bit of alcohol sweetness, that orange marmalade type of, I'm guessing, house yeast character comes through in there, and it's a pretty well balanced beer that very much leans towards the malty side at this point. I know some of these beers can be on the quite hoppy fresh, but the way that hop, the Goldings hop, is aged, just it doesn't turn into that kind of gross, like old tea-like character. It still has a nice presence in the beer that works with the malt, and it's like a very simple beer, but a really well designed and brewed beer. So opening and reviewing this bottle of the 2009 Vintage Ale kind of makes me wonder why I don't buy this every year and save a bottle, because man, this beer with some age just is fantastic, especially with 5 years. I mean, this is drinking pretty prime right now. So if you have a 2009, might be worth opening. I know it can age longer. It's a bottle conditioned beer. It holds up really well. It held up well on the transatlantic journey, plus sitting on a shelf in a store for I don't know how long. But the bonus point is it's in a box, so it's gonna help it prevent it becoming light struck, and bottle condition is really going to help preserve the beer. And this is just a world-class beer from Fuller's. Big fan of Fuller's Brewery. Love their beers, and Vintage Ales. Yeah, get some bottles, sit on it. They taste phenomenal. It's just that I love the classic English barley wine. This is right in that kind of style. I don't know if you call it English strong ale, old ale, or barley wine, but regardless, it's a nice big malty dessert type of beer. You know, end the night with more sipping type of beer, and just really simple, well done, yet very complex. So it's gonna wrap this one up. Until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.